You just talked to your partner about Activity 15, Lecture Part 2, Listening for Details. Would you like to see what my answers are and compare them to yours? Okay. So how about number 1? What did you choose for number 1? The lecturer thinks everybody with a computer that's hooked up to the internet knows or will know how to do a basic search with Google. What did she say? What did the instructors say? What did the lecturer say? I think she said that everyone will know how to do a basic search with Google. Yeah. Okay. What did you have for number 2? You have to pay a cent per search, or it is free to use Google? It's free to use Google. Okay. Number 3. The company is based in California, Michigan, Moscow, Silicon Valley. I hope you underline both California and Silicon Valley, because those are both true. Remember, you could underline all the phrases that apply. If you only choose one, you got 1 point out of 2, but you missed the other one. Okay, how about number 4? What kind of search, which spelling of Google is a mathematical term for 1 followed by 100 zeros? The first one, G-O-O-G-O-L, that's the one that's a mathematical term for 1 followed by 100 zeros. I don't even know how much that is. That's a lot. I think the math people know better than I do. Okay. Number 5 says Larry Page and Sergey Brin were or were not the only graduate students to use Stanford. They were not the only graduate students to use Stanford as an experimental lab before starting a business. Yeah, that's my university. A lot of smart people came out of Stanford University, right? Okay, do you know any other Silicon Valley companies that were started by Stanford students? You don't know? A lot of them. I'll just tell you another one that's very popular, Yahoo. Yeah. You heard of Jerry Yang? Okay. That's another lecture if you don't already know that. Number 6, Google's search engine counted keywords in websites, analyzed the links among web pages. Which happened? Which is true? Google's search engine analyzed the links among websites. They analyzed when somebody uses the internet and they click here and here, they can follow the links and they can find out what people are interested in, how these web pages and these websites are linked together, how they are linked together. They analyze them. Okay, number 7, the software that runs Google was named after which one of them? Larry Page, Sergey Brin, or both of them, or neither of them? It was named after Larry Page, and it was called what? PageRank. PageRank, ranking the pages, which are most important and which are. Number 8, the founders realized that no one, or some people, or everyone in the world wanted information. No one. No one? Oh, everyone. Right. Yes. The founders, that means Page and Brin, realized that everyone in the world wanted information. Okay, number 9, investor Andy Bechtolsheim made out a check to Google Incorporated for $100,000. Yeah, I know. You have to think of that number as being so big. It's more than you carry around in your pocket, right? 100, comma, 000, 100, comma, 000. So 5 zeros. We pronounce that $100,000. So he didn't make out the check to the 2 men. He made it out to the company, which means they first had to create or found the company, and then they could cash the check. Number 10, he gave them the check before or after the company existed? Before the company existed, he gave them the check. Yes, okay. Number 11, Larry Page and Sergey Brin established Google with the financial support from Andy Bechtolsheim, and actually from, I would say, from family and friends also, because they had to get information. They had to get money. They had to get investment from all of those aspects, or all those people. How about number 12? In a few weeks or a few months or a few years, PC Magazine named Google one of its top 100 websites. So a lot of you were saying, oh, how could it be a few weeks? How could it be a few months? How could it be a few years? Well, it actually happened in a few months. It was less than a year. A very short time, because they were so successful even from the very start. Number 13, Google's revenue comes from newspaper ads, pop-up ads, small ads on the side of a web page, companies that use its technology. Which are the correct ones? Two of them are correct. Google's revenues come from small ads on the side of a web page, but not in newspaper ads. And also from companies that use its technology. So companies say, we want our users to be able to search our website to find some information, so they will use the Google search engine in their company website, and they have to pay Google for its technology. That's another way that they earn money. How did you do? You did okay?
Yeah.
Good job.